Hi guys, and welcome back. In today's Pick a Card Tarot reading, we are asking, what does your boss think of you? So today we are getting all the answers to that question. We're going to be looking at their positive thoughts, like their most positive thoughts about you, and also their most negative thoughts. So be prepared for both sides in this reading. We're also going to look into their intentions for you or their long-term plans, just kind of how they see the future for you, or if they have any current intentions or plans. But anyway, that's the topic. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we have 3 groups to choose from. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. For group 1 today, we have a little short selenite wand. For group 2, a polished angelite. Camera doesn't want to focus today. There it goes. And for group 3, I think this is jade. It's a little mushroom crystal. I'm not sure what it is, like some kind of red jade or red jasper, something like that. But anyway, take as much time as you need to decide which group or groups that you feel most drawn to, that you feel most resonate with your current work situation. Pause the video if you need, but when you're ready, please go ahead and click the corresponding timestamp in the description box below this video, and I will see you in just a second in your reading. Group 1, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose the little selenite wand today. So the topic for today's pick a card reading is, what does your boss think of you? But we're diving in pretty deep today. We are going to be looking at the negatives as well as the positives. So we're going to look at both sides because, everyone's perception is a little bit nuanced. So let's check out that nuance. And at the end, we'll see if your boss has any plans, intentions, or long-term future type of vision, whatever it is. We're going to see what that is. So let's go ahead and get started. So where should we start today? Let's start with these ones today. Okay, so from the archetypes cards, we have the servant, okay, and we have the exorcist. And for your boss's feelings towards you, we have cool. So I think everything's good. Everything's chill, everything's just fine. That's what I want to say with that cool card being there. So if you came into this reading, or you're searching for these types of readings because you're a little bit worried that your boss is upset at you, or that there's a problem, I just feel like your boss thinks everything's chill, your boss is cool, they don't mind. They might feel like their relationship with you is pretty cool, it's pretty chill. You guys might be able to keep things pretty casual. You might actually just have a cool boss, and they see you as a cool employee. You're cool to work with. You like vibe together, I feel, is like how they would describe it. I mean, I don't know if they'd use the term vibe together, but you know what I mean. They're cool with you. Homie, I just heard. I don't know why, because I don't use that word. Let's see here. So, with servant and exorcist. So I want to say, obviously with servant here, you're an excellent worker. I feel like what you do is you go above and beyond with the tasks assigned. It's like you're always find extra work to do. And with exorcist here, it might be that you're actually particularly good at not just going above and beyond, but actually finding problems, whether it's problems, it depends on what you do for work, but you're good at finding problems and you bring those to attention and then you just solve them. It's like you're an excellent problem solver. You get rid of the problem. So you go above and beyond by, I don't know, it just feels like a kind of a cleaning energy. Sorry, I had to go let my dog in. I didn't, sorry if there's a pause. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into this rune here. So, Yura. So this is the rune that literally means year. It represents cycles, like the yearly cycle. I want to say that this boss is hoping that you will stay with them or with the company for a long time. I feel like they have a long-term focus, a long-term vision with you. And when we get into the part of the reading where we look into your boss's intentions with you, we can dive more into that. But I do want to say it's like your boss hopes you stick around. They like you. Like I said, they vibe with you. It's like you kind of, you speak the same language with your boss. And maybe there's almost like this energy of, like maybe your boss feels like they don't vibe with other people in the company quite as much as you. Like they just feel like they get along better with you than maybe some other people in the environment, or maybe like upper management, if that's applicable. Yeah. Okay, let's see. With your animal spirit, we have the bee in reverse. That's interesting. So the bee upright is like, a hard worker, a good team player. Basically everything that this is saying. So the fact that it's in reversed and your boss has a chill vibe with you, I want to say maybe some of you, there's a few different situations here. So this could be that for some of you, you are an excellent worker, you go above and beyond, but maybe you're getting a little bit burnt out by going above and beyond, and your boss notices this. And I don't feel like they necessarily think anything negative of it if your maybe performance has decreased a little bit recently, because the bee in reverse can be like maybe just kind of a change in your attitude or your performance or something. Your boss might have noticed this. I feel like it's more of a recent change. For others of you, it might be your boss might be noticing that maybe that there's team issues, like interpersonal team issues. So maybe I'm not getting along with other people on your team, at your workplace, other departments, something like that. Like maybe there's some sort of drama or tension with other people, not with your boss though. And maybe your boss wants to help mediate that or fix it, or just I'm not getting that your boss is on your side more than the other person's necessarily. That might come through a little bit later if that's the case, or it might just be different for each situation. But I just feel like your boss kind of wants everything to work out in the highest good for everybody here. But they really want you around. So if there is drama or tension or something with other departments, other team members, something like that, they do want to resolve it, because like with this rune here, they want you around. They want you for the long term. Okay, so let's jump into the negatives and the positives. I like to start with the negatives here because I'm like a rip the band-aid off fast kind of person, and then we'll get into their positive thoughts. So let's just do that. So Spirit, Group 1's boss, what are their most negative thoughts about Group 1? What are their most negative thoughts? Okay, we have number 12, which is suspension, and that is equivalent to the Hanged Man. And we have the Hermit. It's 2 major arcana. One more, please, Spirit. Their negative thoughts. Oh, okay, that's 3 major arcana just on these negative thoughts. So I guess sometimes to your boss, you seem with the Wheel of Fortune here, this indicates some type of change. That's kind of what I was getting at with the B reversed here. It's like maybe something in your performance or attitude has changed recently, and maybe your boss just like doesn't know where that's coming from. Like they want to swing the wheel back to how it was. They want to fix it, but I don't feel like it's in a, okay, I have to discipline Group 1. I feel like it's in a friendly way and almost a more concerned way, like, hey, Group 1, are you doing okay? Like this boss kind of wants to figure out what's going on, because with suspension, which is the Hanged Man here, it just seems like something has changed in you. Something has shifted pretty drastically towards your attitude, and I feel like maybe they don't fully know the reason. With the Hermit here, you might be more isolating, so you might not be interacting with your team as much. So I feel like your boss doesn't know if this shift, and I don't feel like you've shifted so much that like you're underperforming or anything. It's just like something has changed and they don't know what it is. I guess they don't know if it's personal or if it's work related, right? Since it seems like with the year to here, they want you here, they want to keep you. So if it's like some sort of work related dissatisfaction, they are wanting to fix that. Maybe they don't know how to deal with it, or maybe they're too busy to deal with it or help you with it right now. But I feel like they might be worried that they might be worried that you feel like you're overworked, or that you're running in circles. Maybe you work in kind of a very bureaucratic, kind of toxic work environment where there's just a lot of hoops you have to jump through that you're getting annoyed by. Maybe your boss is concerned that that's going to push you away and make you leave. Because running in circles, your boss is concerned that you're running in circles, whatever that means. They also feel like you're just being a little less sweet, a little less friendly lately, and they don't know why. So I don't feel like these are very negative thoughts. They're more like, rather than negative, they're more like something in between just concern and curiosity and just wanting to mediate, wanting to fix it, wanting to help if they can. I also feel like there's this level of frustration that they can't figure it out. So maybe they feel like it would be inappropriate to bring it up to you because you're not underperforming. Or maybe they're worried it's something personal and they don't want to like cross some kind of personal boundary and get into your business. But I feel like for most of you, your boss is actually just concerned for your well-being. They might see a lot of themselves in you. Like if this is a much older boss or someone who's been in whatever field you're in for a while, they might even see this as a strong kind of mentor-mentee type of relationship. I just feel like they want to help you grow. I'm not getting much negative right here. We'll see. I'm going to pull a couple emoji cards as well. Spirit, do you have anything else to say about Group 1's boss's negative thoughts about Group 1? Okay, so we have that gift. And so the gift is in reverse here, and then we have the magnifying glass. So it's kind of like playing detective. It's kind of like figuring out, like I said, it's an analytical thing. It's not negative. They just don't know what's wrong. Like they feel like something's wrong with you. And they want to help. See, their gift is reversed. It's kind of like they want to offer this gift to you, and it's like, how? I don't know what to offer because I don't have enough information. That kind of thing. But okay, let's see their positive thoughts now. Not that we've had any negative thoughts so far, it seems, but all right. So, Spirit, for Group 2's boss, their most positive thoughts. Oh, sorry, did I just say Group 2? For Group 1's boss, their most positive thoughts about Group 1. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. Of course, we have the Three of Cups. Like I said, your boss sees you as the friend, the chill one, the one that speaks their language, the one they vibe with. We have the Star. Could be their star employee. I do feel like, I feel like you are the highest performing member of their team, the one that they can see shining. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, organized. I feel like your boss thinks you're organized, you're special, you're going places. Like I said, if this is something that could be seen as like a mentor-mentee type of relationship, this boss really does, they want you to become the star. They want to nurture you. They want you to grow. And I don't know, just grow in your career field. They want to help you. They really do. Like, I feel like they see a ton of potential in you with the star there, but it's like you're already acting on a lot of your potential as well with the Queen of Pentacles there. Like you're so well-rounded, you are so skilled, and you are so talented, and they are so impressed with you. And yeah, they also just like you on a personal level. The, like, there could be something different about you and your boss that just doesn't quite match the rest of the company for some reason. Um, I don't know, maybe you two, it could be something like this. This is just an example, but being like the only two people of an ethnicity within a large group of people. So you guys kind of like understand each other more culturally, whereas you might feel like outsiders with everyone else there. As an example, it's just like maybe you two are just, you share something unique with this person. So that's why I keep saying vibe with you. Let's see, Spirit, can you tell us more about their positive thoughts about group one? Oh, we have the hard eyes. For some of you, if it's applicable, that this boss might be developing kind of a crush on you. I feel like they would never act on it if that's the case, though, because I feel like this person has a lot of integrity and they don't want to like cross any boundaries because you're like really special. They want to keep you around. It's like they would not want to do anything that would ever push you away. But for others of you where like this person would not have a crush on you, like maybe you're two straight people of the same gender, that kind of thing. It's just this is the admiration. It's also just kind of this. It's like a nurturing vibe. It's like a nurturing kind of love, I feel. At least that's how I feel like your boss feels towards you right here. And with the balloon, I feel like they want to celebrate your accomplishments more. I feel like they want to find ways to help you feel more appreciated, especially with this other stuff going on here where they feel like something's a little off with you. That might be one of the ways that they're wanting to help you feel better is they might be looking for ways to help you feel more appreciated. So you might notice this boss saying thank you a lot more or telling you to take breaks more. They want you to know how appreciated they are. So they might come up with ways to, or you might in the near future find them coming up with ways to show their appreciation. But let's see. Next, we are going to be looking at their plans with you, their intentions for kind of the nearest future, if any, but it looks like, again, your boss wants to keep you around. So their intentions long term are to have you around. But let's see, Spirit, any other intentions about Group 1's boss that we need to know about right now? Okay, so the Page of Wands. That might be, ooh, okay. The Fool. Oh, okay. They might, it depends on what you do for work. So please try to apply this for your situation. It's really hard for me to speak broadly. But this is like the energy of they want to give you a project that's all your own that is going to be really fun for you. It's like they want to spark fun and joy, that they want to give you something new to work on that that they think anyway, that you're going to have a ton of fun with. I feel like they want to make your work more fun. This could be giving you a project towards something that's more aligned with like what things you've expressed you want in your own personality. For some of you, this might actually be a leadership thing, so a project or something that you are leading on your own. This could be anything from, I don't know, let me think of some examples. Like, let's just say you work in marketing, right? And you've just done little bits and pieces for campaigns. Now your boss wants to hand you, you're in charge of the whole campaign. You figure out everything that goes on. You get to design the whole thing. You're the one in charge of the project where your creative fire gets to spark, and it will be fun for you. And you have the freedom to express and do things the way you want to do. So I do feel like there's some level of leadership for those of you who want some level of leadership. Say you're in sales. Your boss might be wanting to put you as a team lead. Like you're in charge now. Or that could be any type of promotion energy. I feel like they want to make some sort of step that's going to excite you again. That's going to put you on the right path. Also more freedom of choice. Because you see this Fool here, the Fools are always about new beginnings and new projects, like big ones, like big new beginnings. The Fool is the start of the whole deck, right? but all these different arrows, I think this is called like a chaos symbol or something like that. I don't know, but I feel like your boss wants to just give you that freedom to express. So maybe you might feel a little bit restricted in whatever it is you're doing right now. Like say you're just being handed task by task, but your boss knows you have more creative potential or more leadership potential, where they know that if you were given more freedom to make more decisions, that you would flourish, you would thrive, you would help the team, the company, whatever it is. And they want to give you that freedom, that ability, that the the leadership, the ownership, the sovereignty, and they want to make it fun. They want to make sure that you are happy and having fun and you actually want to be there. Because the Seven of Pentacles here, this is a nurturing energy, right? Because this is like in Rider-Waite and other decks, this is like about growing the tree, nurturing the tree while it's growing. As it starts to fruit, and they want you to be able to fruit. I feel like maybe they see that maybe you're not getting enough light, you're not having enough fun, and they want to make sure that you are thriving. I feel like that's the right word, thriving. Your boss wants to make a gesture that helps you feel like you're thriving and not suffocated. But anyway, that's what I have for you, group 1. I hope this resonated. If it did, give this video a thumbs up. If not, feel free to give it a thumbs down. If you're new here and you liked this reading and you kind of like my style, please consider subscribing, and feel free to check out my other videos. I make a lot of pick a card tarot readings over here on a variety of topics, which you can find categorized under the playlist tab on my channel page, so go check those out if you're interested. But anyway, as always, thank you all so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye! Hi group 2, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose the Polished Angelite today. So the topic for today's Pick a Card tarot reading is, what does your boss think of you? A lot of different things to cover today. We're going to look at their most negative thoughts, their most positive thoughts, as well as their intentions for you. So let's just jump in. I'm going to start with your runes, I think. Okay. Okay, so we have Naudir, which is the rune of stress and tension. So I see where this reading is starting off. If that's not resonating for you, this might not be the group for you. This could also indicate that maybe some of you are asking about a former workplace, somewhere that you are no longer working anymore. Just whatever works for you. Okay, and we have the Othala rune, which could mean family, inheritance. So I want to say right off the bat here with the tension, so there is some type of tension here. So this is tension between family, like work family, if that's like kind of the language your company would use. So this could be tension between people, but with the inheritance vibes of the Othala rune, I want to say there could be like competition, tension, fighting about something like a promotion, or who deserves, I don't know, what position in the company. There might be some really cutthroat people you're dealing with. I don't know if it has to do with your boss yet, but I do want to say there's like tension, competition, fighting. I don't know. But if you're in that type of workplace and that's what you're asking about, then maybe that's confirmation here. But let's see what the cards have to say. If there's not a lot of tension in your environment right now, this could also be indicating that maybe that's just kind of what's on your boss's mind. Like they're considering you and some other people for something like a promotion or a firing or something. Like there's just consideration about different people going on. Okay. So from the animal spirit, oh wow, I saw that card. Okay, we have the hawk. So definitely your boss perceives you as really intelligent, really observant. I feel like you have a very analytical kind of mind with the hawk there. The hawk is very good at seeing the big picture perspective. It's air, so this is very mental. Your boss sees you as, I don't know any other word. You're smart. You're really smart. You're good at what you do. I feel like they definitely respect your ideas, your opinions, your ability to solve problems, things like that. And okay, so with this emotions card here, we have disgusted. which kind of matches this kind of now dear tension rune here, but we'll figure out what this is about. Don't worry. We'll look into the negatives and positives and everything. They could be just, I don't know if they're disgusted by you or by the situation surrounding you, the company itself, something, but there's just something. I want to say disgusted is the wrong word, like stressed out. I feel like your boss is stressed out about something more than disgusted. Your boss might be feeling like there's a lot of eyes on his or her back, like they're being observed, like they're being pressured in some way, like maybe by their bosses. I don't know, I don't know. Maybe you just have a toxic work environment, group 2. I'm sorry if that's the case. I hope you can find a better one. So we have, from the archetype cards, we have warrior and we have engineer. Okay, so this engineer and this hawk really go together. So this is extra confirming that your boss sees you as very intelligent, very analytical, very just an excellent creative problem solver. Your boss thinks you're the person to go to. Like, you're the smart one. You're the one that's kind of architecting things, engineering things. I mean, obviously some of you might actually work as an engineer with the engineer card. It doesn't have to be. So with warrior though, there's just like, I feel like there's some kind of fighting or issues going on between you and another coworker, or just it could be fighting in the company altogether, or pressure on your boss to make a decision that they don't want to make. Some people might be in the workplace, might be perceiving you or even saying about you that you are combative, or that if it's not combative, it's like rude, cold, emotionless, robotic, that you kind of maybe say or do things without catering too much to other people's feelings, and you know that you're lowering the vibe of the team, something like that. I feel like, okay, so it's like other people at the company have negative opinions about you. Maybe some of them are trying to backstab you. See how she has like this lightning rod? I feel like someone's trying to throw some type of shade on your name. I don't feel like it's your boss. For most of you. I mean, it could be for some of you if you're in a really bad work environment. It's like there's negative stuff being said about you, or negative decisions being made about you, and your boss just, I feel like they feel confused, they feel stressed out, they don't know who to believe. Maybe there was even some straight up lies said about you, something like that, but I feel like your boss doesn't know what to think right now. I feel like your boss is getting conflicting information. However, they feel like you've been a good employee. Some of you really might have been a great member of the team. Maybe you've been there for a long time with Othala here. I feel like your boss probably doesn't want to do anything to upset you. They don't want to fire you for most of you. It's just like there's pressure coming from outside of them that's making them, they're either disgusted, they're disgusted at something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's going to be different for everyone's situation, but let's jump into the negatives and the positives. That will give us more clarity. So we're starting off with the negative side of things, and kind of matches the reading anyway, so hopefully it'll give us more clarity. Spirit, what are Group 2's boss's most negative thoughts about Group 2? Most negative thoughts. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Five of Hedgehogs, which is the Five of Pentacles. Are some of you considering leaving? Or is this a job you've got fired from? Seven of Spears. Okay, so The energy here is just kind of really chaotic and combative. So take the part that resonates. Some of the energy can be reversed here as well. And we have the Nine of Teacups on the bottom. That's interesting. So your boss is either worried that you are leaving because of all this negative stuff going on. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this is big change, okay? So this is someone coming or going or talks about it. I'm going to be honest with you here, okay? The Five of Hedgehogs, this is financial loss. So this can be loss of a job or loss of a... it doesn't have to be that severe, by the way. This could be loss of a project. There could be discussions of layoffs, something like that. There might be, with the Seven of Spears here, this is some type of shady energy going on. So I don't know if your boss thinks that shady energy is coming from you. They might, or they might just not know, right? Like I said, your boss is kind of getting conflicting information from different people, and it's like they don't know who to believe right now. They don't know who to trust. They don't know which person or which people are telling the truth. But it just seems like there's a lot of drama. I mean, I feel like for some of you, your boss kind of wants to protect you from this, but they kind of can't. And for others of you, your boss might be kind of siding with the, like the backstabbing, competitive people. It's just not, it's not a good situation. For some of you, if you know that your boss is upset at you directly and not just upset about the situation, I do feel like, and you'll know if that's for you, okay? I feel like they're upset. They feel like maybe you cost the company some money or you caused some type of loss. Maybe you made some type of big mistake. Or someone has said that you've made some type of big mistake. Spirit, can you tell us more about the boss's most negative thoughts? God, look at that. I always associate the nail painting with gossip. So this is, again, this is what I was saying in the beginning. This is people talking shit. And I don't know your situation fully, group 2, because it's a group reading. Like, maybe you're contributing to it. Okay, and if you know you're contributing to negative gossip, I mean, the advice here is to not. But this could be people talking shit about you. Like I said, maybe even making up lies. I mean, the Seven of Spears, Seven of Swords, that's all about lies. Deceit, manipulation, theft. Someone could be trying to steal your job, or steal a promotion. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to mean your job is at stake. I mean, it can't. That is the case for some of you, but you'll know. It's just like people playing games, people like literally gossiping negatively. I just feel like your boss doesn't know what to believe because the information's too conflicting. And we have the alcohol. I mean, the gossip could be about alcohol. It could be co-workers talking over drinks, talking shit. And we have the... I feel like your boss's move... We're going to see their intentions at the very end here, but I feel like you're with the clock there, I feel like your boss's intentions are to kind of wait it out, see what other information comes to light before making decisions. So, whether it's about firing somebody or promoting somebody, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, look, you're not getting fired if there wasn't a big mistake you made or someone claimed you made that you didn't know about. So I'm not trying to make anyone paranoid about that, okay? You'll know if that situation applies to your workplace. Like, if you did not make a mistake, your boss is not considering firing you. Please, just hear me out there. This gossip could be about someone trying to get you fired, and if it's a lie, it will come to light. But like I was saying, fighting over inheritance, I feel like for a lot of you, this is more about fighting over a promotion or a position. or a project, something like that. But okay, let's see the positive side, because this reading is stressing me out. I'm sorry for those of you going through this. Group 2. All right, Spirit. So Group 2's boss's most positive thoughts about Group 2. What are Group 2's boss's most positive thoughts? So we have the King of Swords. Again, your intelligence, like that's come through in 3 different cards. Your mind, your intelligence. I feel like you are just an excellent thinker, an excellent problem solver. Temperance. Ooh. So Temperance, this is, even with drama going on, your boss sees like how calm you are able to keep yourself. You're not getting caught up in it. I feel like your boss is seeing, like, you're staying afloat of it. It's like you're taking the higher road, and I feel like your boss might be really respecting that you're kind of not stooping to the level of some of the other people. If there is a decision to be made, though, if you're in like a company with like many layers of management, this boss might not have total decision-making power, which is maybe why we have this clock emoji here. Spirit, can you clarify the 3 of Swords? Please clarify. Wow, okay. Yes, somebody's trying to drag you down. Somebody is. But with the Page of Swords, it's like your boss needs more information. They just do. Whoever's trying to drag you down, your boss needs to gather more information before they can do what they want to do, or before they can make some kind of decision. Yeah, I mean, they witnessed the things being said. Swords are very linked to like words, communication. So I'm just seeing these as different words and stories being told right now. And just like I've been saying, some of the information contradicts itself. It conflicts. So death. So there is some type of change that needs to be made here. It just seems like maybe there's accusations. There are lies, because there's some sort of lie here. So investigation has to be done. That's what there is to it. So let's see here. Now we're going to look into your boss's current intentions and plans. I mean, other than this, waiting it out and finding more information. I am sorry, Group 2. I'm so sorry. But like, if you are in an environment that's this toxic, if you choose to leave, or if you end up being forced to leave, it's like, look, you deserve something better and healthier. I'll just say that right now. Yeah, so Spirit, let's see. Let's just see. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, Group 2's boss's intentions as of right now. 5 of Cups reversed. Definitely want the drama to stop. Let's see here. 8 of Cups, Tower, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like your boss is like really, like with the disgusted here, they're stressed out, they're angry about this situation. And I also feel like they are angry that they are kind of being stalled at figuring out what's going on. They don't really like that they have to deal with this situation or to mediate it. And I feel like your boss is actually getting really angry and emotional about it. And honestly, I feel like they're a little more self-focused right now than focused on you, because it's like they don't, what I'm seeing is internal emotions that they're having to suppress. See this 8 of Cups here. Normally it's someone walking away, but this is like she's holding scales here. Like she's trying to figure it out. but she's emptied the cups first. So it's like I have to drain my emotions about all the people involved in this situation, so I can think about this analytically and logically. But I mean, with the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands here, this is a lot of passion, and passion can be a lot of anger, especially with the Tower and the Devil here. So your boss is upset, and they know that their current emotions and stress about the situation is clouding their ability to really make the logical decision they need. So it's just like they want to chill out first. Let's see. You know how I want to end this reading for you, group 2? I am going to make a secondary pick a card. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to see, because I feel like the outcome is really important in this situation for you guys. So let's go ahead and see what your outcome will be, positive or negative for you, if it will turn out in your favor, if you will get this promotion, or if someone else will, or if someone's being fired, if the lies will come out. Let's just figure out your outcome. I need to grab just another deck here. Okay. This Ace of Cups just wanted to fall off the top there. So let's see. Let's get 3 options here, please, Spirit. 3 options. Okay. Oops. Oh my god, I meant to put it upside down. Okay. Sorry, this dress, like, I'm so sorry, group 2. If you're still here, I know that this is resonating with you, and I really hope it resolves for you, because you're obviously not, yeah, I don't know. 3 options, please, Spirit. Okay, and then go ahead and pause the video for whichever you think is most related to your outcome here. And we'll just go through these really quickly, because this video has already gone on for a while. I just want to help you get clarity in a situation like this. But okay, let's start with number 1, their outcome. The Chariot, victory, success. Okay, so it seems like you're going to come out on top. If there's lies about you, problems like that, they're going to be ignored. I feel like those other people are going to be disciplined. You're going to come out victorious. That is a card of victory. So wonderful. Okay, so for those of you who chose number 2, we have the 6 of Swords. So this is moving away from situation. I almost feel like the outcome in that situation, it's not going to be like a tower. It's going to be like, it's kind of like accepting defeat. Like, it might be that you choose to leave, maybe because the other people involved in this situation were not properly disciplined. Maybe someone's making up lies about you and nothing was done about it. Maybe you get frustrated and decide to leave, but this feels more like, it feels more like disappointment than catastrophe. So yeah, that's what I have for you, number 2. And let's see, for those of you who chose this one, the 6 of Wands. Okay, so okay, for the majority of you here that chose 1 or 3, these are victory cards. You're going to come out on top. The other people are going to be disciplined. And it seems like if it's kind of more negative for you, it's going to be disappointing, but it's not going to be a tower moment. It's not going to be calamitous for you. And obviously when those things happen, it's to bring us into a safer, healthier place, right? So it's like these people are on the boat, but it's like they're leaving an island that is literally on fire towards one that is lush and full of fruit, you know? But that's what I have for you, pile 2. It's like, okay, it looks like for most of you that it's going to turn out positively, or otherwise you're going to end up in a more positive situation eventually. But all right. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. If this reading resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. If not, feel free to give it a thumbs down. And if you're new here and you liked my reading and you kind of liked my style, please consider subscribing. Feel free to check out my other videos. I make a lot of different pick a card tarot readings on a variety of topics, which you can find categorized under the playlist tab on my channel page. So go check those out if you're interested. But anyway, as always, thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye. Hi, group 3, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose the little mushroom shaped red stone, whether it's jasper or jade or something else, I don't know, but it's cute. All right, so the topic for today's Pick a Card Tarot reading is what does your boss think of you? We're going quite in depth today. We're looking at their most negative thoughts, their most positive thoughts, and their future intentions with you, if any. So let's go ahead and get started, see what that is. So first we're getting an overall energy of your boss's perception. And for your rune, we have Perthrow. Okay, so this rune is about luck. So your boss could consider themselves lucky to have found you, or this might be a situation where they, if this resonates with you, where your boss feels like they kind of took a gamble, took a risk when they hired you. Like maybe you weren't perfectly qualified, but you convinced them to hire you anyway because of other attributes that you have. And I think it turned out positively. I kind of feel a good vibe so far, but let's see. Okay, so we have the peacock. Some of you could be very beautiful. I want to say, or really beautiful, and also really kind spirited. From the emotions card, we have goofy. So honestly, I'm kind of getting that your boss might be kind of a goofy person. They might like have kind of a weird sense of humor. But as in terms of their emotions towards you, for some of you, if this is applicable, your boss might have a little bit of a crush type of feeling energy on you. It doesn't have to be, only take that if it resonates. From the archetypes cards, we have the detective, we have the child, nature, and we also have the child wounded. Okay, 2 child cards coming up. For some of you, I don't know if you're working in a family business and your boss is literally your parent or something like that. But I'm getting youth, obviously, with the child card and the goofy card here. So you could be younger. This could be your first job, first career for some of you. If you're older though, you've been in this business for a while, you're like, I'm definitely not new at this. It's about your nature. Like in terms of the workplace, it's like you are adaptable. It's like you are still bright, you're still optimistic, you're still hopeful. You're a great communicator. You're a compassionate communicator. There's a lot about compassion in these cards. So I feel like your boss sees you as particularly compassionate and nurturing. So if you aren't brand new to your field and you're actually quite experienced, I feel like your boss sees that if you are in a leadership role, that you have direct reports under you, that you take care of them, like you're a really good, like, nurturing, compassionate leader for your team, or they see that you have that potential and might consider promoting you to, kind of a leadership position because of those traits. You have a compassionate leadership style. Let me see here. You know what this is giving? I don't know why it's giving this, but it's giving the character Elle from Legally Blonde, which I feel like most people have seen, but like, you know how she's like this, popular sorority girl, and the popular blonde sorority girl is usually like portrayed as like, more of a Regina George Mean Girls type thing. I feel like maybe there's something about your appearance or your energy. Maybe you're just really pretty and peppy or something like that. People kind of expect you to be like mean, but then like your personality when they get to know you is like actually super sweet, compassionate. You're super supportive. Like there's not a mean bone in your body, kind of like that character Elle. She's a sweetheart. She's always trying to help people and yeah, should just be sweet and kind. So I think I was saying that in the beginning. I feel like a lot of you are like really pretty or something, or really attractive. But yeah, sorry. There's something about this detective card that I can't quite figure out. So with the child here though, for those of you who are asking about a boss where you're new at the job, the boss is still kind of evaluating you. They haven't quite determined how they feel about you, but I feel like so far it's positive. They like how you're getting on with the team, that kind of thing. For those of you where this is a job you've been there for a while, I feel like the detective is more like, it's about how your boss perceives your skills. So they feel like you're really good at getting to the bottom of things, being the problem solver, and making observations about other people, and maybe like it's like you always think about everybody when you put give input or have ideas. Like you're always thinking about all the other coworkers. You're thinking about how every decision affects everybody. You're very good at big picture community thinking, especially when it comes to people and how it affects different people. And I feel like that is why, like I was saying, compassionate leadership style. That is how your boss would describe you, even if you are not or not yet a leader. But okay, next we're going to see their negative thoughts and their positive thoughts. So we are going to start with the negative, if any, in this group, to be honest. But we'll see if there's anything negative that wants to come through. I mean, like I was saying in the intro, even if someone has a totally positive vibe, there's always nuance in it. So it's good to explore that. So Spirit, the boss of group 3, what is the boss's most positive thoughts? You see, I'm really tripping over my words in this group, and I don't feel like I was tripping over them so much in the first 2 groups. I'm with this goofy card here. There's something about you that kind of might render your boss a little speechless, or when they're talking to you, they might lose their train of thought. And for honest, it might be because you're pretty, okay? They might just like be distracted by how pretty you are. Because I was getting that from the beginning. Or it might just be something about your energy is so nurturing, it's disarming. Like this, your boss just like goes in there with a problem, and then like the second they're in your energy, they just feel relaxed or something like that. But let's see, their most negative thoughts, please. Their most negative thoughts. We have the Knight of Spears. Interesting. Most negative thoughts about group 3, please. The 4 of Teacups. And the Transformation card, which is the Death card. Interesting. Huh. I'm getting this disarming energy again, right? Because the Knight of Spears, this is like exactly what I was just saying. Like they will rush in, even like be angry. They have something to say. And then the 4 of Teacups is like, oh, I forgot what I was going to say or what my problem was. It's like you have such an intuitive way of communicating being. It might be that you already know how to respond to whatever your boss's problem before they even finish communicating it. Like your boss goes in there thinking there's going to be like a big argument, and you're just like, oh yeah, I know about that. Here's how we can fix it and make everyone happy. Like, I feel like your boss is kind of impressed by how well you can see so many different perspectives at once. And again, that's positive again. I need to see the negative, please, Spirit. For some of you, your boss might think that you might be a little bit, I don't know if this is the word they use, but lazy or sluggish. Like you might not be as hyper focused on productivity as some other team members. And I don't feel like that makes them dislike you, because their energy towards you is positive. And like with the Perthro here, they feel lucky to have found you. I just feel like there's something about your energy where they just kind of let that slide, but I kind of feel like maybe it's like they feel like they have to talk to you about it sometimes just because, you know, that's what they're supposed to do as your boss. But I feel like maybe some other people have been annoyed by that and say that you're unproductive, you don't do your work, and, you know, so your boss feels like they have to talk to you about it. I'm also getting some of you might, maybe they suspect you, I want to say they suspect you do drugs, but like, I mean like weed, not like other types of drugs. Or that maybe you drink a lot outside of work. Something like that. Whatever it is, it's like it's not totally coloring your boss's opinion of you negatively. Spirit, can we clarify the Death card here though? Can we clarify Death? we have the Six of Hedgehogs. They're not able to pay you more money. So with the Six of Hedgehogs here, this is like, that's like Pentacles, by the way. For those of you not familiar with this deck, so it's the Six of Pentacles, but it's like about fair exchange. So they're like somehow not able to pay you maybe as much as they want. Maybe your direct boss isn't allowed to determine your salary or your hourly pay, whatever it is. They might know that there's some type of unfairness there, but I feel like it's something that they would want to give you, or they try to make up for it with emotional fulfillment in the job, making things fun and happy for you, or at least they would want to. Spirit, can you tell us more about the... Sorry, I gotta go back to this death card because I can't quite figure it out. You see how the caterpillar is kind of making this like no motion with its hand? Like, I feel like your boss feels like they have to discipline you sometimes, but it's not effective because you disarm them somehow. And maybe they just find that really frustrating. But Spirit, anything else about Group 3's boss? Their negative thoughts, their most negative thoughts. Hamburger and a martini. So maybe they think, maybe it's not laziness, maybe they just think that your lunches, maybe you take long lunch breaks, and you take your sweet time getting back to the job. That might annoy them, because this teacup is also kind of like, it feels like waiting, you know, like, I'm seeing that Kermit the Frog meme, that really old meme, if any of you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so they think they might be a little judgy about something that you do outside of work. This is drinking, smoking weed, something like that. But like, I don't know. They don't have a negative opinion of you. But yeah, with the hamburger, it feels like lunch. So maybe you take your sweet time a little bit too much. And we do have the eggplant on the bottom of the deck here. So, I mean, if the storyline where you're really pretty and you know that your boss finds you pretty, that's just kind of confirming that they might have some 18 plus thoughts about you that they find are negative because they're inappropriate, they feel, in the workplace. Okay, so all right, let's go into their most positive thoughts. So Spirit, Group 3's boss, their most positive thoughts about Group 3. Okay, we have You Are the Way. Again, this is like your leadership style. It's not an ego-based leadership style. It's a compassion-based approach. You're so nurturing. You're so caring. You're so sweet. Like the character Elle. Okay, like the Ace of Cups has come up twice now. You're just so bright. I feel like your boss sees you as bubbly and happy, caring, loving. You have a big open heart. Ace of Swords. It's like you are the way, you are the one. We have the aces. The fortune, that's wonderful. Okay. Like your boss wants to keep you around. They want you to grow. They want you to grow quickly. They want to, if there's anything unsatisfying about the workplace for you, they want to come in and fix it and make it better. It's very interesting we get the Wheel of Fortune here, because that's basically the same energy as this rune. So it's definitely lucky. They are lucky to have you. Your boss would absolutely might even say those exact words, that they are lucky to have found you. You are a great member of their team. You're a perfect fit with the Ace of Swords here. You do your job well. Seems like you get along with other people very well. I mean, Wheel of Fortune, this could be big positive change as well. They could be considering you for a promotion if you've been there for a while. Like I'm saying, they love your leadership style because it's not cutthroat. It's not mean. It's like there's not a mean bone in your body, but you're still good at understanding the needs of everyone else around you. Like your boss loves you. They love having you there. So if they ever seem goofy or weird around you, it's either because they have a little crush, or two, it's because like I said, your energy is disarming. Like, just because you're so loving and chill, it just catches them off guard, like every time. Okay, so lastly, we're going to kind of see their intentions or future plans with you, whatever wants to come through. So, Spirit, the boss of group 3, what are their intentions towards group 3? Any intentions or plans? Knight of Cups. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. We're just going to have every ace out here, I guess, because you are perfect. Even if you're new, they're not regretting their decision. 10 of Pentacles. They want you to stay. They want you to stay long term. They want to do things that make you happy here. They want to take you from the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. That's all the way. That's the full cycle. They want you to grow. They want you to stay forever. They think you're perfect, and this could involve promotions, and they want you to move up in your career, in the company, in the world. I feel like even if you didn't want to stay with this company, this boss would still be so happy for you if you just kept moving up in your career and succeeding. Like, they're your cheerleader. They want you to succeed. The Knight of Cups here, though, so if the crush thing is resonating here, and it would be appropriate, like your boss isn't married and they're not like a weird age gap, and it's not, I know like in some countries, like work relationships are illegal. I don't think they are here. If it's appropriate with the Knight of Cups coming up in the intentions pile and they have a crush, I mean, they might end up actually at least making some type of move, but they want to do it in a way that's like not going to jeopardize, the actual work or your work relationship, which can be tricky. So yeah, if that's the case, it might not happen for a little bit. But that's what I have for you, group 3. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. If not, feel free to give it a thumbs down. If you're new here and you liked this reading, please consider subscribing if you kind of like my style and you like pick a card tarot readings. I make a lot of pick a card tarot readings over here on a variety of topics, which you can find categorized under the playlist tab on my channel page. So go check those out if you're interested. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.